And the tip-off to Game 3 here at Rockledge High School. It's the Rockledge Christmas Shootout. Game 3, Orville Sousson, Zane Garcia shot a three-pointer up and no good. Two teams, Gateway and Eau Gallie, going at it. Gateway coming in with a 2-10 record. Eau Gallie with a 4-7 record.
Ball stays with Gateway. Gateway out of Kissimmee. Deep three, and that one falls for number 13, Stefan Radcliffe.
So there we go. When we start the ball game, and the first shot is a three-pointer by Gateway. They lead at 3-0. I want to thank everybody for watching the Friday Night Locker Room on Space Coast Daily TV. Orville Sousson and Zane Garcia with the call. This is game 3 of 4 games today. First 2 games saw Westwood and Space Coast. Then the second game, Martin County and Titusville. Shot up, no good. Rebound goes to Gateway.
Ball kicked over to the wing. Another 3-ball. Just off the mark. Rebound, Gateway. Both these teams lost yesterday, so both wanting to get a win as we are in day 2 of the Rockledge Christmas Shootout.
Eau Gallie with the steal, goes into hard. Justin George with the ball, and he'll be fouled as he goes up for a shot. First part of this game is brought to you by Craig Technologies, Health First, Eastern Florida State College, All Points, Auto Expo 95, and Erdman Automotive. First shot going up, Justin George for the Eau Gallie Commodores. He'll shoot 2. First shot on the way, and it's good.
You know, it helps a little bit when the gym is dead silent.
You know, I was just getting ready to say you could hear a pin drop in here, man. You'd think it was the last free throw of the championship game. So here we go, second shot is up, and it's good. So Justin George makes his 2 free throws to score 3-2 in favor of Gateway.
Both teams in the zone. Eau Gallie's more of a 1-3-1. Gateway's more of a 2-3. Sideline jumper is no good.
Rebound, Eau Gallie taking it down is Rios. He'll slow it up now and set up for a play. Over to the far side to Yasin. Justin George way outside. Looking for a cutter. Nobody goes through. Now in from the paint. Shot up and good. And that's Caden Hodges. He gets his first 2 points. Score 4-3 in favor of Eau Gallie.
It looked like Gateway had a hand on that ball, and he was able to force it up and in there. So good play.
Ooh.
Ball kicked over to the wing, driving, baseline, trap, and it almost forces a turnover, but into the hands of Landon Carey, but the ball goes back to Eau Gallie.
Gallie with the ball now underneath quickly. They'll kick it back outside. 1-3. Didn't take it. That was Rios. With the ball now, Yazin. Over to Justin George. Down to the far corner. Back out. Good defense. 3-point shot on its way. No good. Rings out. Defense or rebound by Eau Gallie. Drive, loses the ball. Now he tries to shoot. Wow, no foul there. We're back to game 1 on fouls there, Zane.
Yeah, we are. Knocked all over the place. Kick out. 3 is off the right side of the iron, and that'll go out of bounds. And if you look at Gateway's defense, they're playing a really, really soft 3-2 zone. Now they're going to go into a full court press. But with that soft 3-2 zone, Eau Gallie's got to find a way to attack it other than just settling for threes.
Eau Gallie with the shot, no good. Rebound goes to Gateway.
Pickpocket right there, and that'll be a nice.
Oh, he missed it.
I was going to say a nice layup, but it was no good, and the putback is good. That's number 21. That is Bryson Cox.
Nice job by Cox to follow up. Gateway with the ball.
Three ball up and good. That is number 1, Landon Carey on the three. So as it stands with 3:20 left in the first quarter, we have a 6-6 ball game so far between Eau Gallie and Gateway. As mentioned, both these teams lost yesterday, so they're both wanting to get back in that win column. Yesterday it was Rockledge who beat Gateway 70-41, and Martin County beat Eau Gallie 77-45. So both these teams didn't really have a really too good of a showing last night. So both needing and wanting a victory. Eau Gallie's, it is good to mention, Eau Gallie's leading scorer Isaiah Cuff is out, battling a little bit of sickness, as coaches have told me. So that's a nearly 15-point-a-game player that's not playing. That's big in a game like this, Orville.
Yes, it is. Eau Gallie will take it in. Jamar Yasmin with the ball, gives it off to Hodges. Way overneath and way too high. And pass is incomplete. And they'll give the ball back to Gateway.
Yeah, that one was thrown for maybe Victor Wembanyama, how high it was thrown.
That had a touchdown written all over it.
So swinging the ball around in the hands of Jason Fritsch. Over to Dylan Price. Swung out. Great ball movement, but it is unsuccessful as it's turned over.
Joel Rios steals the ball, takes it down court, dishes off to Justin George. Jamar Yassin with the ball. He'll slow it down. They'll set up a play for the Eau Gallie Commodores. Looks to the coach's bench to get his sign, and here we go. Down underneath, shot up, and good. Nice job, Caden Hodges. He's got 4.
Well, that's how you attack the zone right there. You get it to the middle, you work inside out, and you find a little sliver of air, and you take the shot.
Eau Gallie gets the turnover. Justin George comes up with it. He'll bring it down to the corner. Back to Justin George. Over to Bryson Cox. Well, he didn't throw it. I thought he was going to. Over to Yazin, back to George, way across court. Eau Gallie being very patient. Gateway moving the zone back and forth. Underneath, he throws it out of bounds.
That was an anticipation type of pass right there, and didn't go as expected, so ball will go back over to Gateway, and coach is telling Yasin right now, he's like, hey, you got to make sure that you know where your teammate's going before you pass it. So Gateway will bring it up, three-pointer, quick release is no good. Eau Gallie comes down with the rebound.
Long rebound falls into the hands of Caden Hodges. Hodges with the ball over to the middle to George.
George conducting the offense.
Down in the corner, all the way across, three-point launched and good. Nice shot that time by Joel Rios. He got 3. Eau Gallie with 11-6 lead.
Kicked out by Carey.
Stolen by the the Eau Gallie Commodores. Justin George gets a loose ball off the floor. He's going to drive, going to take it all the way, and he gets in, and the foul. So Justin George has 4. He'll go to the line to try to complete a 3-point play. Getting ready to come into the ball game, Stephon Radcliffe for Gateway along with Jaden Graham. Justin George getting ready for the 1-shot free throw, and this ball will be live. Shot is up and no good. Rebound goes to the Titusville Terriers. Put back in by the man inside, and that's Elijah Tynes.
Eau Gallie's gotten on the glass very early, and that's huge.
Shot short.
Fadeaway jumper, no good. Time ticking. 3, 2, and 1.
It's good if it goes, and it's no good. So you take a look at the end of the first quarter. It's the Eau Gallie Commodores 16 and the Gateway Panthers 6. Are they the Panthers? Did I get that right?
They are the Panthers, yes.
Oh, okay.
So first quarter ends. Eau Gallie was really able to spring this one open after a 6-6 start. Eau Gallie goes on a 9-0 run to end that first quarter. Huge boost on the offensive glass, it really was. But key plays from Justin George, a 3-ball from Rios, and just some good plays all around. And we'll see if they can continue that in the second period. But once again, if you are just joining us here, Orville Susong, Zane Garcia from Rockledge High School. This is the Rockledge Christmas Shootout. We have our third of 4 games today. We saw Westwood Space Coast. Westwood won that big, and then Martin County Titusville. Martin County won that big. So Eau Gallie Gateway here, game 3. We still have one more game to play. This is day 2 of the tournament.
Titusville Terriers with the ball now, handling it. Justin George. Back over to Rios. Rios drives, pulls it out, hands it off to Tynes. Back to George. Good defense by Gateway. 3-point shot up and no good. Rebound, Titusville. Caden Hodges goes up, gets a rebound. As he goes back up, he's fouled. Shot is no good, but he'll have 2 shots.
The Commodores have been huge on the glass early, Orville, and that's one thing that we saw in our last game was Martin County was able to out-rebound Titusville, and now this game, Eau Gallie's been able to out-rebound Gateway so far, and it's going to go a long way in winning this one. So
Hodges makes a first of 2. Second shot on its way, spins around, rolls in, and he's got 6.
17-6. Drive to the basket, kick to the baseline. And that's going to be an errant pass, and that's going to go back over to Eau Gallie, as some early mistakes for this Gateway team have given Eau Gallie a quick 11-point lead with 6:57 left in this second quarter.
Titusville will take the ball out of bounds. Ball in the hands of Justin George.
Eau Gallie taking the time.
Back to George. Yazin and George playing catch. In the corner, up for three. And that's Joel Rios. He's got 6.
Rios was ready to shoot there. He called for the ball. His hands were set and ready. Travel. It's going to go back over to Eau Gallie.
Score 20-6 in favor of Eau Gallie. Titusville with the ball, crosses half court, handling the ball, Justin George. They tried to trap him. He gets it off. 3-point shot up, no good, off the rim. Rebound goes to Titusville. Kicks it outside. Blocked, gets his rebound. Shot up left-handed.
Wow.
Elijah Tynes did not quit. He got it back and put it in. He's got 4. As we have a timeout on the floor, it's 5:46 to go here in the second period. The Eau Gallie Commodores 22 and the Gateway Panthers 6.
This game started out at 6-6 Orville, and Eau Gallie has gone on a 16-0 run over the last, I would say, probably 4.5, 5 minutes. And really, it's something I mentioned just a moment ago. It's the rebounding, offensive rebounds, second chance points, really, really big for the Eau Gallie Commodores so far. And you look at Gateway, they just haven't been able to convert much. There hasn't been much room for them to get open shots, and some of the shots that they're taking deep threes. Those probably aren't going to be the best shots to take right about now. Threes do give you more points than 2, but sometimes you got to get the easy shots in first and get a little bit of momentum, and they haven't done that so far. So Gateway going to somehow try to find a way to climb back in this one. Landon Carey bringing it up for Gateway. Goes around the screen, swings it overside. In the hands of Jaden Graham. He's calling for a screen, gets a double screen. Swings it over wing, 3 ball. That's going to be air. Tried to save it, and that was actually a really good save opportunity. Goes off of Rios, and it'll stay here for Gateway. Ball's inbounded. Graham has it. Pull-up 3 is off the front rim, and that's going to go to Eau Gallie.
Good hustle by Eau Gallie's Justin George along with Jaden Graham of the Gateway Panthers. Both of them going hard after it.
Not the best shot selection right now for Gateway, and it's really shown. Eau Gallie's done a good job of playing smart. Not too many turnovers, as I spoke too soon. And there's going to be a layup, some quick points. That's Carey on the layup.
Gateway now showing a full court press. They're going to try to get some of these points back. They beat the press. Shot is up from free throw line, and it's good. Yazin with his first points of the ball game.
Good shot by Yazin.
Score 24-8 now.
Pull-up jumper just off. Offensive rebound. Fight for it, but it comes up to Eau Gallie.
Eau Gallie going to slow it down now. Gets it into the hands of Justin George. And we're going to have a foul against Gateway. And the Terriers will get the ball out of bounds under their own basket. George gets it in, shot up and good. He got it into Tynes. Tynes now with 6.
Swung over to the wing. Three-pointer is up and it will fall. That's number 4, Maxwell Garcon. He is one of the leading scorers for this Gateway team.
It looks so good I gave him 4 points. Ball knocked out of bounds by Gateway. It will retain possession to Titusville. Into the ball game now, Bryson Cox, one of the starters. Back into the ball game coming out, Joel Rios, who has 6 points. 2 threes. Look out. Oh.
It looked like he wanted to dunk it.
They always want to dunk it. Bryson Cox with 2 for the Eau Gallie Commodores gives them a 28-11 lead.
There's Garcon again, and he hits. Garcon is going to be huge if they can come back in this one. Yazin stops at free throw line.
Ball back over to Yazin. Bryson Cox with the ball in his head. Ooh. Underneath the Tynes. Tynes is going to be tied up.
Wow, they call a foul before calling a jump ball.
Wow.
And Gateway probably not going to be too pleased with that one. They wanted a tie up and a jump ball, and they didn't get it.
It's going to be on Dylan Price of Gateway. So Titusville will take it out of bounds. George will do the honors. Gets it into Tynes. Tynes kicks it outside. They'll redo their offense. Gazin with the ball. Turnaround shot, no good by Eau Gallie. Rebound, Gateway.
Garcon to the rim. Layup is good. Garcon has turned it on real quickly in the last 2 minutes, scoring Gateway's last 8 points.
Yazin with the ball over Nafar. Ball in the hands of Cox. Cox drives, kicks it, tried to kick it out to George and goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Gateway will get the ball back.
Driving to the rim. Carey floats it in, and that is a quick 12. Actually, I believe over the last 2 minutes, that is a 8-0 run.
Big difference from quarter 1 to quarter 2 for the Gateway Panthers. Titusville kind of went away from what they were doing in the first quarter, and it shows right there. First quarter, Gateway only scored 6 points. Right now, they've already scored 12, and we still got 1:44 to go. So they need to go back to the first quarter defense in order to hold this thing up. Eau Gallie with a 28-18 lead.
Eau Gallie had a 24-6 lead, and it's now 28-18, so Gateway starting to fight back. Full court press.
Eau Gallie will break the press. Joel Rios does it all by himself. Now he gets a little help. He gets the ball back. Good defense by Gateway. Yazin with the ball. Looking for some help. Good defense by by Gateway. 3-point from the wing, no good. Rebound, Titusville. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Gateway. Oh, lost it. Turnaround, shot up, no good. Titusville still missed the shot. Gateway comes up with it.
That was all over the place right there.
4 on 2, but now they get back. Justin George steps in front of the pass, lays it up, and it's good.
Good layup right there. Good finish. And now taking under the 40-second mark left in this first half as Gateway tries to make this game less than 10 points on this possession. Garcon. And they're going to call a jump ball right there.
Should be Eau Gallie this time.
It is. Eau Gallie has possession.
Good hustle by Justin George. George with 6 points in the ball game.
Excuse me, it will go to Gateway. So 30 seconds left in this first half, and Gateway with an opportunity still. They can make this game under 10 if they can get a 3 right here and or a quick bucket.
Working toward the half. Under 25 seconds.
Swung over, 3 ball. It's a little long.
Rebound by Rios. Almost lost it. Shot is up. Gets the foul. No shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Clock stopping at 10.5 seconds before the half. Eau Gallie with a 30-18 lead.
10 seconds left in this first half, and it's really gone Eau Gallie's way for the majority of the game, but I'm impressed with how Gateway has managed the deficit. They've started to fight back, and really it's been multiple players, but Maxwell Garcon has really been the main contributor. He has 8 points in the quarter, and
Rios gets his first shot. He's got another one coming. Coming in the ball game will be Bryson Cox after the whistle. Shot is up. No good. The ball is live. It's chased down by Tynes. George with the ball. Gives it back to Tynes. Kicks out. 3-point. No good. Follow the shot instead of dancing around, and that's the end of the half. We take a look at the State Farm Insurance scoreboard. Eau Gallie Commodores 31, Gateway 18.
so overall really good half there for the Eau Gallie Commodores, leading by 13 over the Gateway Panthers. Remember, we still have one more game after this. As you see, the Rockledge Raiders are walking to their locker room currently. So we still have the Rockledge Raiders and the Port St. Lucie Jaguars after this one right here. This is day 2. Tomorrow we have there will be some more games going on. Martin County going to be playing Rockledge tomorrow night. That should be a pretty good one. You want to come out. I believe tickets are only $10, so come out and watch a really good basketball game tomorrow night.
Yeah, that should be a good one. Take a look at some of the scores here, but first we want to thank a couple of our sponsors who allow us to do what we do. Goodson Paving of Cocoa, Renegade Underground of Cocoa, Al's Trophy Shop on US 1 just north of the beach line. Space Coast Tire of Cocoa on 520 in Cocoa. Florida Master Temp Heating and Air Conditioning. Beef O'Brady's on State Road 524 in Cocoa. Slugabug Pest Control of Melbourne. Allstate Insurance, that's Jennifer DeCandio and Associates. Sean Ferguson Realtor, Century 21 Realtors, and Craig Technologies. Without our sponsorships, we would not be able to bring you these games. We certainly want to thank all of the sponsors for helping the Friday Night Locker Room and Space Coast Daily bring these games to you on air and live.
Yes, indeed. And before we get into the scores, just want to bring up that first half was the closest first half that we've had so far, Orville.
Yes, it was.
So,
but still, Eau Gallie up by 13.
Yeah, so Eau Gallie leading by 13, but it looks like we're going to have a closer finish based on the way that Gateway played in that second quarter. Orville, score tally so far for both sides.
Yeah, sure. Let's do, let's do that for Gateway, who's got 18 points on the visitor scoreboard. Landon Carey with 7 points. Maxwell Garcon Jr. has 8. Stephon Radcliffe has 3. That makes you a total of 18. For the Eau Gallie Commodores, Justin George with 6. Joel Rios with 7. Jamar Yazin with 2. Caden Hodges with 6. Elijah Tynes with 6. And Bryson Cox with 4. 31-18 at halftime here at the Rockledge Christmas Shootout. And the Eau Gallie Commodores on top, 31-18.
Yeah, big half for Eau Gallie. As I mentioned earlier, this game was 6-6, and then out of nowhere, Eau Gallie just exploded, went on a 18-0 run, went up 24-6 in this game, and over those last couple of minutes, a 12-7 spurt by Gateway kind of gets them back into this game a little bit, but still are down by 13. So it'll be real interesting to see how they respond in this second half. And really, if Gateway is going to come back and make this competitive, then they're going to have to rebound. Eau Gallie's been able to out-rebound Gateway, and to me, that's been the factor of the game. Usually turnovers and rebounds are pretty tall tales, Orville, and we've seen a lot of turnovers and we've seen a lot of rebounds, but we've also seen a lot of three-pointers too.
Yeah, we've seen more three-pointers than I would have thought we would see, but if you go back to the rebounds like you're talking about, Eau Gallie's big advantage is actually on the defensive rebound side of the ball. Gateway's getting one shot, Eau Gallie's getting the rebound, kicking it out in transition, going the other way before Gateway can set back up. Gateway, on the other hand, when they do get a rebound, they come slowly up the court. This has given the Eau Gallie Commodores the advantage.
Right.
And every time, so you throw in a turnover once in a while here and there. Eau Gallie's getting the ball twice as much as Gateway is, and they're making probably, I would say, 60% of their shots. Only three people have scored for Gateway: Carey, Garcon Jr., and Radcliffe. But Eau Gallie's distributed the ball well amongst teammates, and they have 6 different players, 3 of them with 6 points or more. Leading scorer right now for Eau Gallie is Joel Rios, and he's got 3 other guys that's behind him with 6. So they've distributed the ball well, looking for the best shot, and so far it's done well for them.
It has. Eau Gallie has really played inside out. You saw in the first couple of minutes, Eau Gallie was shooting a lot of three-pointers, and it was a soft 3-2 zone by Gateway. And I think given the patience, probably coaching, telling them to slow down a little bit, they started to attack the 3-2 zone, and it was working, getting buckets inside. Getting the ball to the middle is crucial. They get the ball to the middle and spread it out, and that was really, really big for Eau Gallie to go on the run that they did. It wasn't all about three-point shooting. It was about making the right plays, and that is what they did, and that is why they lead by 13 points, 31-18 here at halftime. Once again, if you are just tuning into the Friday Night Locker Room on Space Coast Daily, Orville Susong and Zane Garcia from Rockledge High School. This is the Rockledge Christmas Shootout, and day 2. This is game 3. In game 1, it was Westwood and Space Coast. Westwood won that one 78-46. 76-48. Game 2 was Martin County versus Titusville. Did you get the final on that one?
Martin County 72 and
was it?
Yeah, Martin County 72, Titusville 38.
Okay.
So, and again, we talked about Titusville playing. Looked to me like they played out of sync a lot, especially in the second half. They weren't able to do what they wanted to do with the ball. Tank Harvey, I think, got a little bit of foul trouble, and he was not as aggressive as he normally is, averaging 18.8 points a game. He only had 9 points, I believe it was, for the entire game. That's not really a Tank Harvey basketball. But while we have an opportunity here before we start the third quarter, let me give you the individual scoring now for Gateway. Landon Carey with 7, Maxwell Garcon Jr. with 8, and Stefan Radcliffe with 3. The only 3 contributing to the scoring. For the Eau Gallie Commodores, Justin George with 6, Joel Riaz with 7, Yamar Yazin with 2, Caden Hodges with 6, Elijah Tynes with 6, and Bryson Cox with 4. One of the guys, Zane, that I've been very impressed with is number 3, Yamar Yazin. He's only got 2 points, but he's been all over the place. He's been getting offensive rebounds, kicking, and defensive rebounds. He's been fighting underneath the basket. He only has 2 points, but he's filling up the middle underneath the basket to keep Gateway from getting a couple extra guys in there for rebounds, and I think that's one of the reasons why the Eau Gallie Commodores lead in the rebound area on both ends of the court. So you have to give some kudos, I think, to Yamar Yazin just for that alone. 2 points, okay, I'll take it, but what he's doing without the ball is even more important.
Yeah, he's played with high energy, and I think that's what you need, especially in these tournaments when you're playing teams that you're not as familiar with. And talking to the coaching staff ahead of this game, they said we're going to need some guys to step up. We have 3 players that are out due to some illnesses, and that including their leading scorer, Isaiah Huff, who is a 14.4 point per game scorer. And when you have a player who is putting up nearly 15 points a game and not playing, then you're going to need some guys who don't really play as much to step up, and that's what they've done today with Yazin, with George, with Rios. Some of those players may not be as big as scorers, but they've definitely stepped up, and that's why they're leading 31-18.
Well, not everybody's a scorer.
Not everybody is.
Way back when, before you were born, there was a guy on the Chicago Bulls named
Dennis Rodman.
If he made 2 points a ball game, they'd give him a bonus, but he would make 35 rebounds a game, and so that was his deal: get the ball, give it to Scottie Pippen, and give it to Michael Jordan, or Steve Kerr, and that's the way they played the game, and they were very successful at it. So we start period number 3 here at Rockledge High. It's a Rockledge Christmas Classic. The Eau Gallie Commodores dressed in white with blue trim. The Gateway Panthers in red with white trim. Eau Gallie with the ball right now and lead 31-18. Defense a little bit different for Gateway coming out here in the third quarter. Shot up, off the glass, rolls around, no good. Rebound out of bounds by Gateway, and it should go to Eau Gallie, and it does.
Yeah, that's nice you mentioned that, Orville, because they played in that pretty soft 3-2 zone all of that first half, and now they've come out in a man-to-man, which they do have a size advantage over the Eau Gallie Commodores, so it'll be interesting to see how the man-to-man works out.
6-foot shot up and in, and that's a good one. Yazin with 2. He's got 4 points for the Eau Gallie Commodores. Gateway coming down.
Yazin likes that mid-range pull-up, and he's knocked it down quite a few times.
Rebound for the shot. After the shot goes to Caden Hodges. Gives it off to Justin George. 3-point shot from the wing, and it's good. And that's Yazin. Again, we spoke about him not shooting, and here he comes out and lands 5 on us.
Yep. He's starting to get it going. Tough layup attempt there by Carey. That's a no-go.
36-18 in favor of Eau Gallie. Eau Gallie will get the ball. See Gateway not putting any pressure on Eau Gallie until they get to the half-court line. Cutter went through. He had an opening there for a second. That was Rios. Yazin with the ball, drives, pulls it up, gives it to George. George drives, spins, took 17 steps. Nobody saw it but me. Outside 3, and that's good, and that is Joel Rios. That takes the score to 39-18.
That's a quick 8-0 run by Eau Gallie. Surprised that Gateway is not taking a timeout. Going to let their players battle adversity. And
look at the fight for the rebound, and Eau Gallie wins it.
See, Eau Gallie's playing like a team.
Oh, look out, nobody there.
A lot of ISO ball right now for Gateway. Garcon finishes.
Good give and go right there. Garcon with 10 points in the ball game, and Gateway takes a quick timeout. I don't know if that was quick or not. They've already had 8 points scored against them. You were right. They should have called a timeout, but here it is. And we'll have a timeout here with 5:37 to go in the third quarter. 39-20 in favor of Eau Gallie. I want to thank a couple of our sponsors, Craig Technologies, Health First, Eastern Florida State College, All Points, and Auto Expo 95, and as always, Erdman Automotive. So, woke up this morning after a beautiful, beautiful weekend in Central Florida, especially here on the Space Coast. You wake up this morning and the lady across the street had a snowman in her yard. So things are getting really crazy really quick here in Brevard County. But walked outside a while ago and man, it's chilly.
It is. I went outside with some shorts on this morning and didn't realize how chilly it was outside. I threw on some jeans real quick and a nice coat to stay warm, but luckily we're inside the gymnasium here at Rockledge. Not too cold in here. It is a nice comfortable temperature though. It's not hot or cold.
Commodores will attempt to take the ball out of bounds. They finally get it in. They get it into Joel Rios. Rios going to try. Oh, he's going to be fouled. Saying while we have the opportunity, we want to thank Principal Andy Pabzinski here at Rockledge High School, the athletic director Greg Claiborne, and the head coach of the Rockledge Raiders basketball team, Colin Kearns, for allowing us to come in and do all 4 of these ball games for him. We really enjoy it, and I think the young men really like it. Friday night locker room player of the games. They get a plaque and they get an interview. So it's pretty cool.
It is really cool.
Eau Gallie with the ball. That's Bryson Cox. He'll kick it outside to George. George wanted to drive, and he does. Pulls up from the top of the key. No good. Long rebound goes to Gateway.
Over to Garcon. Down low. Kick outside. Pump fake the 3. Step out. Garcon has been able to knock him down, and he knocks that one down.
Garcon with another. He's leading scorer now with 13. Yazin across the half-court line. Dishes it off to George. George looking for a little help. Gives it to Rios. Rios in trouble. Kicks it back out. 1-3. Cutter comes across. Now he's in trouble. He'll lose the ball, but Caden Hodges will pick it up, and they'll start all over again.
Rios drives baseline, spin move.
And he's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
You know, that was a little bit of a bailout foul right there. I'm one on the side of you know, the shooter gets the foul. It's kind of like baseball. A tie goes to the runner.
No such thing. No such thing. Don't say that. That is not true. There's no such thing.
But on that one, if the player is flailing or the player is double clutching and stuff like that, you know, I'm not on the side of the player. You got to take the ball up strong, go through the contact, take the contact, and if you get the call, you get the call. If you don't, you don't.
Yazin misses the first one, makes this first one, misses the second one.
Three is in and out.
Rebound to Eau Gallie. Georgia bring it across, being guarded by Graham. Here's a drive, a little floater up off the glass. They're going to give it to him, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. He'll go to the line. Oh.
They're going to call a 3 seconds call. That was on Cox.
Okay.
3 seconds in the paint. That's one that kind of hurts because that was a good take to the lane by George. So bringing it back down is Gateway. Moving the ball around. It's loose, but retained. Nice drive with the left hand, but no good. That's their second offensive rebound. Garcon picks it up, kicks back out. Radcliffe, nowhere to go with it. Garcon, swing, corner, 3 ball. Knocked it down. That's number 12, Dylan Price.
That's his first points of the ball game, and he's got 3. 40-26, slowly coming back.
Yeah, that was a big one right there. 3:15 left in this third quarter.
Eau Gallie still with a 1-point lead in this quarter. They were up by 13 at the half. 3-point shot, up, little short, long rebound goes to Gateway.
Kicked over, Garcon, swing back out, Radcliffe. Almost a turnover. Garcon saw it at the last moment. Back up top, Carey. Waiting for the screen. Great defense by Eau Gallie. In the corner. Radcliffe trying to find a lane. Toss it up there. Great defense by the Commodores.
Caden Hodges with a great defense that time. Ball's underneath. Up off the glass. Good it. Pass inside. Elijah Tynes. He's got 8.
Carey had to get rid of it. Drives to the lane. It's off of his knee, I believe. Nope, they're going to say it's retained.
Went off of Tynes' leg.
It'll stay here with Gateway. 2:06 left in this third quarter. Radcliffe swings it. Swings it back over. 3 ball. Just off. And Eau Gallie will head back down.
Rio with the rebound, dishes it off to Yamir Yazin. Back over to Rios. Cutter goes through, no pass. Again, Cutter goes through, and we're going to have a foul, and that's going to be on Eau Gallie.
I believe it's an off-ball foul on Gateway.
Oh, he said, I thought I heard him say 21. That was my fault.
So Eau Gallie will take it out under Yazin. Quick play, and it worked out for him.
He lost control, just batted it up, and in it went. 8 for Yazin in this quarter, 10 total.
Radcliffe drives, nowhere to go with it.
Ooh, good move.
Price swings it back out to Radcliffe. Carey. A little fader, and it's no good. Rebound by Price. Swings it over. Garcon. Off the back rim, but Radcliffe comes up with it, and that one's in and out. Seems like there's a lid on the rim right now for Gateway.
Caden Hodges has been fighting like crazy underneath the basket for Eau Gallie. That's a little 6-foot jumper, and that's by Rios. He's got 13 for the game.
Rios has played well. Carey trying to go around the screen. Not a lot of room to navigate. Swings it up. George. Another deuce. And
George has 8.
with 30 seconds left in this third quarter, Eau Gallie's opened this lead up to 22.
Under 25 seconds.
Making a move as Price goes with the right hand, and he'll finish. Good finish there by Price.
Price with 5. George brings the ball down court. He's going to go all the way, then hands it off. Shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound Gateway.
Garcon to the rim. He takes the contact and will head to the line with 4 seconds left in this third quarter.
Smart play by Hodges there. He just went ahead and fouled him to keep him from making the basket and says, if you're going to get 2 points on me, you're going to have to do them from the free throw line.
You know, I was taught when I played basketball, it does not matter if it's a 1-on-2, a 1-on-5, you always contest at the rim.
Oh, absolutely.
You do not, unless you're about to get dunked on maybe, you're going to contest at the rim.
First shot by Garcon is made. He'll have one more free throw. He's got 14. Shot up on the way. Short off the rim. And there is Hodges again with the rebound. He'll take it all the way down and kicks it out of bounds. As the buzzer sounds, and we take a look at the State Farm Insurance scoreboard at the end of the third quarter. And it's Eau Gallie 48 and Gateway 29.
So that was a big quarter right there for Eau Gallie. As it seemed as if Gateway was really trying to push the issue in the beginning of that quarter, but Eau Gallie just really responded and played well. So opening the lead up a little bit more and a little bit more, Eau Gallie did. Eau Gallie wins that quarter 17-11, and they make this a 19-point game as we head into the fourth quarter. But stay tuned. We still have one more tonight. Port St. Lucie and Rockledge. Rockledge trying to defend their own home court as they did last night against Gateway. And that'll be a dandy.
We'll give you the scoring as the teams come out on the floor real quick. Gateway first, Carey with 7. Garcon Jr. with 14. Price with 5. Radcliffe with 3. For a total of 29 points for Eau Gallie. George with 8. Rios 13. Yazin 10. Hodges 6. Tynes 8. And Cox 4. Score 48. 29 in favor of the Brevard County Eau Gallie Commodores. So we start the fourth quarter, 8 minutes on the clock. Gateway with the ball. Here is Zane Garcia.
Garcon dishes it over to, that was Aristotle. Aristotle span. Garcon with the layup, and he's been the bright spot of this Gateway team today.
Garcon was 16. Full court press now. I don't know why. And Eau Gallie, Coach Shane, he'll call timeout. Smart move by him. His guy was trapped in the corner with no place to go. So 7:33 just starting the fourth quarter. And the Eau Gallie Commodores up 48-31.
That's something that we talked about last game, I believe, Orville, is you don't want to dribble to the corner, and it's in a guard's instinct. It's in a guard's instinct to try to go more east and west than north and south, but you got to swing the ball around, keep your eyes open, and try to make the best play possible. So
the Rockledge Raiders come out on the court now to watch a little bit of this. Now look at the height that they have. It's a little bit. They got 3 guys that are pretty tall. Eau Gallie will take the ball out of bounds, get it back into George. They'll kick it way outside. That's official. Jaden official. Shot is up, no good. Rebound. Hodge is still working like it. Man, that guy right there puts his hard hat on, brings his sandwich in his lunchbox, and all he does is work hard underneath. You got to love a guy like that.
Absolutely.
George will take the ball out of bounds. Trying to award to Hodges for his hard work, and he does. Hodges turns around from 2 feet. He's got 8 points. First 2 points of the quarter. 50-31.
Carey directing the offense. Swings it over Radcliffe. Garcon, been the man so far for Gateway today. It's in the hand of Span right now. Carey trying to find room, and he's
going to be fouled by George of Eau Gallie.
He kind of sold that one.
Eau Gallie's Justin George. He's hurting a little bit. They'll bring in Bryson Cox. Cox with 4 points. George averaging 7.8 points a game, goes out with a little injury. He's got 8 points, so he's hit his average. Now it's somebody else's turn.
Garcon swings it over. Landon Carey. Just a little short on the 3. Garcon swings it. Good ball movement, and it leads to a basket for Landon Carey. Full court press still on for Gateway.
Eau Gallie drives, shot is up. They're going to get a charging call, and they do on Rios. Landon Carey taking the hit, but he gets the ball. So Gateway will take the ball out of bounds.
Garcon. Makes a little bit of an errant pass.
Turnover by Gateway. Eau Gallie will get the ball at the Gateway end of the court, trying to get the ball in, and they throw it nowhere. Wow, he saved it. Not a good thing to do. And
no, he should have let that one go.
Aristotle, is that Span?
Yep.
Yep. Shot up and good by the left-hander. And that's Jaden Official, his first 2 points.
Span over to Radcliffe. Back up to Garcon. Over carry. Baseline jumper is no good. Span worked hard for that rebound, but then bounced it off his own shoe, so that's going to go back to Eau Gallie.
Hodges in there again, working like a crazy guy. So Eau Gallie will take the ball out with 5:32 to go in the ball game. You're watching the Friday Night Locker Room live on Space Coast Daily TV. Zane Garcia and Orville Susong.
Outside, Radcliffe. 3 ball, they needed it. That'll make it a 14-point game now with 5:20 left in this ball game.
Radcliffe with 6 points. Almost threw it out. Oh, stepped on the line.
Yep, that's going to go back to Gateway. And Gateway in some
good move here by Coach Shane. He's going to stop the game and talk to his guys. They have a commanding lead, or had one, and they're slowly in the fourth quarter here. They've scored 4 points, and Eau Gallie and Gateway has scored 9. If you let that keep going in just regular time, Gateway will catch up. So that's one of the things that you want to worry about is let's play ball like we've been playing all game.
Yep.
We don't need, we got a nice lead, 14 points. We don't need to do anything crazy. Let's just continue, work on the best shot. Don't shoot stupid threes that we don't need to take. If you're open and you feel good, take it. But other than that, Eau Gallie, they got a good opportunity here to beat Gateway and set their record at 1-1.
Yeah, Gateway, that last 3-pointer by Radcliffe, that was huge to cut this lead down to 14. With 5:14 left, that's still plenty of time for them to come back in this game. I agree with you, Orville. Great timeout there by Shane Whitsett to try to just calm the team down a little bit. Tell them, like, hey, we don't need to be forcing anything. And really more or less tell them, like, hey, when they're doing that full court press, we need guys that are coming up and ready.
There we go. Net got stuck. (52-38) in favor of Eau Gallie. Gateway takes the ball out.
Ball goes to Garcon. He's been the hot hand. Radcliffe. Baseline takes it all the way to the rim, and it's defended well by Cox. They're already in the full court press.
Oh, man.
And nearly forced another turnover, but that was a foul.
On number 13.
Yeah, that was Stephon Radcliffe that committed the foul. No bonus, so it's going to stay where it's at. Great hustle, and it's going to go back to Gateway.
Oh, boy.
I got to give that right there to that's number 4.
Hodges.
That was Maxwell Garcon.
Oh.
His hustle was amazing right there, as he was able to deflect it away multiple times and give it right back to the Gateway Panthers. Cross court, Garcon, 3, just off.
And now it's going to go out of bounds. We're going to give it to Eau Gallie.
Yep.
So Eau Gallie gets the turnover. They'll bring it out.
Wow.
They turned it over. How'd that happen?
Wow, I guess the FAR referee came over and changed the call, so that's huge. Garcon able to get the ball for Gateway.
Hop,
Takes
skip,
it
and a
time.
jump, and Garcon.
Yep, 52-40.
He's got 18. Full court press now, and we're going to have a foul on Garcon, I believe. Let's see, number 4. Yep, 4 with the push. So that'll take Eau Gallie to the far side. They'll take it out at half court. Up by 12. 4:21, a long way to go.
Absolutely, this is the closest that they've been since right before halftime. So
They get the ball in.
traveled by Yasin.
No. I'm going to watch that again. I disagree with that one.
I didn't really see it travel either, but that's why I'm not a referee.
There you go.
Steal by Rios.
No. Oh, he lost it. Picked up by George. George is going to bring it out and slow it down. They got the lead. There's no reason to rush. No reason to rush. Over
Cox
to the corner.
swings it.
Back over to Rios. Stolen.
Stolen by Radcliffe. He's going to take it. And I think they're going to call that a charge.
Hodges stays in there.
Yep, they're going to go the other way with that one. So, huge call at this moment of the game. 3:37 left. If they call that a blocking foul, he's headed to the line for 2 free throws and a chance to make it a 10-point game.
Hodges with the ball. He's fouled by Garcon. That's 2 fouls in the last 30 seconds on Garcon. I don't know how many he has. But Eau Gallie will take the ball out on the far side. Trying to get back in the ball game is Moses Joseph. He comes in. He's going to take Garcon's spot. He must be high up there.
Yeah, he might have 4 fouls. They might have to take him out, put him back in for offense. He's been their offense today, so they're going to need him still.
3-point shot up, nothing but air. Hodges with the rebound underneath the basket, kicks it outside to Yazin. Here's a drive. Yazin keeps it up off the glass and good.
That is massive because he did step back court. I can see that.
Yeah.
But referees didn't see it. To the rim, Landon Carey loses control of it. It's up ahead, but stolen right back by Gateway. Swung over, Price. Swing cross court, Carey.
Stepping on the line.
Oh, they're going to call a foul on Hodgins, I believe. Hodges. Yeah, Hodges is called for the foul. It looked like he tried to rush through the screen, and they're going to call him on that.
Yeah, I watched it. He pushed him back against the ball, the guy that had the ball.
Inbound stolen. Rios up ahead. Yasin, layup is good.
Yasin with another one. He's got 14. Leading scorer now for Eau Gallie.
3 ball is long. Rebound by Radcliffe. Landon Carey.
Short.
No good. Rebound picked up by Rios. But it's stolen back, and Price goes up and does not finish. Radcliffe does, though. So 2:23 left, and it is 56-42, 30-second timeout by Gateway as they still try to fight back in this game. They're down 14. 2:23, we've seen crazier things happen. It could still happen, but Eau Gallie has played well. They've been able to control the ball pretty well, so it looks like they are in control of this one.
Gateway scored 13 in this quarter. Eau Gallie only 8. So they picked up 5 points, but still 14-point lead. 18-point lead at the end of the third. So here we go. We got 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in the ball game. Excuse me. Eau Gallie 56, Gateway 42. Eau Gallie gets the ball in. There's a foul. Oh, he stepped on the line. He was pushed.
Yeah, that looked like he got shoved.
Yeah.
But didn't get called, so it's back over to Gateway. Garcon over to Price. Price to Span. Radcliffe. Garcon gonna need some big plays right here. Price drives. 2-pointer. He's got it.
Nice shot by Price, the left-hander. He's got 7 for the ball game. Full court press again. They're going to tie it up.
So they're going to get Radcliffe on the foul right there as he wrapped Rios.
Yeah.
And they're going to be headed to the line now for 2.
See, another thing you have to think of when it comes down like this, if you're a player, you have to look at the desk and see who, if you tie it up, who gets a shot clock.
Yep.
I mean, who gets the ball. Because if you're down in the corner and you got the guy trapped, do you really want to tie him up and then give him the ball because it's his possession at half court? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, committing a foul is not too bad because it stops the clock, and he just missed 2 free throws. So
Rios misses both of them. Gateway with the rebound back on the early transition.
Outside, Span drives. Foul not called. Radcliffe swings it back out. Garcon, book it. And that'll make it a 9-point game now. Crazy pass ends up in the hands of Span. And here goes Carey. Swing, Span, floater, no.
Rebound, slow it down if you're Eau Gallie. George with the ball, he'll come across half court quickly, and good job. That extra pass got Rios 2 points and got Eau Gallie 2 points. Rios now with 15.
60 seconds left in this game. Garcon, 3, no.
George with the rebound. He's going to slow it down now, give it off.
George,
there we go,
layup.
And that is George. He's got 10, and that's going to put it out of reach for the Gateway Panthers. Shot, 8-footer, no good. Gets his own rebound, kicks it out. Corner shot.
No. George, rebound.
Whoop.
Foul called on that. 39 seconds left. Eau Gallie 60, Gateway 47. Garcon had a really good game for Gateway, just not enough. I don't even think there needs to be really a guess of who the player of the game is. I think we got to give it to Jameer Yassin. He's had one heck of a game for Eau Gallie.
He's got 14 points. Justin George goes to the line. He's got 10. First shot up and good. He now has 11.
Rios has had a good game as well.
Rios with 15 points, so he's got one more point than Yazin. George's second shot made the first one, 6-1-47. Favor of Eau Gallie. Shot is up and rolls around, falls in. And that's 12 for Justin George. No fouls, as Coach Wissett says. And it's 39 seconds to go. Let them shoot whatever they want.
Garcon pulls it up. And it goes all the way around the rim and no good. Radcliffe, 3-ball, got it. And there's going to be a quick timeout by Gateway with 26.5 seconds left. It is Eau Gallie 62, Gateway 50. This is the closest, I would say, and the best game that we've had out of the 3 so far. And really, you got to give it to both teams for competing hard. Eau Gallie, you go back to that first quarter, they went on a 16-0 run. After the game was tied at 6-6, they went up 22-6, and it kind of just felt like they had control. They never let Gateway get too close. Gateway, as we just saw a moment ago, was able to get it to 9 but that's as close as that Gateway has been this entire game. Is they made it a 9-point game, but other than that, Eau Gallie's really had control.
62-50, 26.5 seconds left to go, and they're going to give the ball to Eau Gallie. I just throw it to the other end of the court. See, they tie it up, and Eau Gallie gets the ball.
Coach Whitsett's got to be a little bit upset right there. Yes, they have the timeout that they could have burned, but nobody really tried to move it down the court.
No.
So he takes that timeout right there to draw up a play to move the ball down the court, and they really need to get the ball in and get it across and hope that Gateway doesn't get any tie-ups or any steals.
Well, it's very obvious that Gateway is not going to win this ball game.
No.
But you still get into situations like this. What if it was really close? This is when you put in your plan for what happens if it's really close.
Yep. So 62-50, 20 seconds left in the ball game. It goes deep to Hodges. He stays in bounds. Tie up with Span. Possession arrow is Gateway with 15 seconds left. They're down by 12, so that means they need 4 3-pointers within 15 seconds, and it's not going to happen.
Nope.
Turnover. Carey tried to send it over to Garcon, and Garcon couldn't really handle it. Yassin all the way to the rim, and he's fouled. So Jameer Yassin will head to the free throw line with 14 points on the game. Been all over the court, like you mentioned, Orville.
If he makes these two, I'll agree with you.
He's been all over the court today. Rebounds, steals, blocks. He's done a little bit of everything for this Eau Gallie basketball team. So
Jason Fritsch comes into the ball game for Gateway his first time. I think he is a freshman. They put him in to watch this guy shoot. Up.
All the way around the rim.
Sorry, dude. Yamir Yasmin now with 14 points. Second free throw up. Looks good, but short. And we get a whistle. He shot it and ran to the basket before it came in.
9 seconds left. Radcliffe will pull up for 3 and get it. But all the way down. And
they count it?
A dunk right at the end for Tynes. They're not going to count it as it was after the buzzer, but the final here, Eau Gallie 62, Gateway 53. Orville, who's our player of the game? Is it?
You told me who you wanted. I'll go with you.
I'm going with Jameer Yassin. He had a terrific game. I know he missed those last 2 free throws, but he was all over the place. It was Jameer Yassin is about to come talk to us. He is our Friday Night Locker Room player of the game. One heck of a game for him.
14 points for 14 points. So there you have it at the end of the ball game here at Rockledge High School. It's the Rockledge Christmas Shootout. The Eau Gallie Commodores with a big win over Gateway Panthers, and the score 62-53. So that will end it right there for the Eau Gallie Commodores. We'll have our Friday Night Locker Room player of the game here in just a minute. Jameer Yasmin. I
am here with Jameer Yassin, our Friday Night Locker Room player of the game. terrific performance. You were all over the place. You're rebounding. You're making you're making blocks, steals. You're doing it all. Is that really your playing style? Is it just be a high motor, or is
high
it
motor, definitely
just do everything you can possible? So you had 14 points. It didn't seem like you got it going early. You love that little mid-range pull-up. I noticed that. It wasn't falling early, but especially in the third quarter, you got it going. Tell us about what you were feeling in the third quarter.
Man, they just stopped playing defense on me, and I felt disrespected. So, shoot the ball.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I got my shots, and I knocked them down.
Well, you guys lost yesterday. You come out today. You get the win. Tell us about that, how it feels to come out and get the win today.
Next best mentality. Losing, that's just a part of the game. You just got to move on from it, honestly.
That's a great mindset right there. Losing is a part of the game. They win this one today, 62-53. 14 points, an all-around great game for Jameer Yasin. That's why he is our Friday Night Locker Room Player of the Game. Congratulations to Jameer Yasin. The Eau Gallie Commodores beat the Gateway Panthers 62-53. Good luck tomorrow as well, and good luck on the rest of your season.
All right. Y'all have a good day.
Good job.